Some love stories don't end suddenly. They fade slowly. I believed I was living the life I always wanted. Until one day, after 3 children and nearly a decade together, I discovered my husband had another wife. And 2 more children I never knew existed. What broke me wasn't only the betrayal. It was what happened after I found out. We first met through mutual friends. At the beginning, it was simple. Just casual conversations. Small jokes. Occasional messages. But slowly, we became part of each other's everyday life. He was kind. Soft-spoken. The type of man who listened carefully when I talked. And honestly, that's rare. We started meeting more often. Parks. Small restaurants. Coffee shops late in the evening. Sometimes we would sit for hours talking about our future. The life we wanted. The family we dreamed of building one day. And somewhere between those late-night conversations, I fell deeply in love with him. Our families eventually agreed to the marriage. And when we got married, I truly believed I had found my person. My husband was the kind of man everyone liked. Quiet. Responsible. Calm. The type of person who remembered birthdays and always checked if I got home safely. He worked in finance. Long hours. Lots of late meetings. But I trusted him completely. That's important to understand. Because people always say, there must have been signs. But honestly, sometimes there aren't. Sometimes trust blinds you so well. You explain away everything. Even the things that don't make sense. The early years felt beautiful. We struggled financially sometimes. But we were happy. We laughed a lot. Traveled when we could. Watched movies late at night after work. Slowly, our family started growing. Our first child changed everything. Then the second. Then the third. Life became busy. Exhausting sometimes. But meaningful. I spent most of my time raising the children while he focused on work. And like many wives, I trusted him completely. As years passed, I started noticing changes. He became emotionally distant sometimes. More business trips. More late-night meetings. More time on his phone. But every time I questioned it, he had an answer ready. And honestly, I didn't want to believe anything was wrong. Because when you build your entire world around someone, your mind protects itself from painful truths. So I ignored my instincts. Again and again. One afternoon, everything changed. He was in the shower when his phone started ringing repeatedly beside me. At first I ignored it. I normally never looked. But then a message appeared on the screen. And I still remember the exact words. The kids miss you. When are you coming back home? The kids. My heart instantly started racing. At first, I thought maybe it was a relative. But something felt wrong. Deeply wrong. When I finally confronted him, he went silent. No excuses. No anger. Just silence. And then, he admitted the truth. That was the moment my world collapsed. Because he calmly looked at me and said, I didn't want to hurt you. As if betrayal becomes softer when spoken quietly. He told me he had another wife. He had been living this double life for years. Another woman. 2 children. Another home. Another version of himself. And somehow, everyone around him seemed calmer than I was. His family already knew pieces of the truth. Some stayed silent. Some avoided the topic. And suddenly, I felt completely alone inside my own marriage. I remember looking at my children sleeping that night and realizing their father belonged somewhere else too. That realization destroyed something inside me permanently. I begged him to leave her. I cried, screamed, lost control of myself completely. I told him, "Choose your real family." But he refused. Instead, he said something I will never forget. He said, "I can take care of both families separately, like I already have been." That sentence changed me forever. Because in that moment, I realized he never saw the situation the same way I did. To me, our marriage was one life. To him, it was two parallel lives. And he wanted both. The man I loved for years had been dividing his life between two families. And somehow, I never knew. I completely broke after that. I cried constantly. Stopped sleeping properly. Stopped recognizing myself. Some days I couldn't even speak. I became someone I barely recognized. Silent most days. Angry all the time. I stopped laughing. Stopped caring about myself. Sometimes I would stay awake all night replaying everything in my head. Every late meeting. Every business trip. Every lie. I started fighting with his family constantly, begging them to convince him to leave the second wife, to save our marriage, to fix this nightmare. But nothing changed. I exploded with anger. I begged him to leave her. I asked his family for help. I told them, "Make him understand. Make him save this family." But nothing changed. And what hurt the most was his answer. He said, "I can take care of both families separately." As if love could simply be divided equally between two lives. And slowly, the bitterness inside me started poisoning everything. Even my children noticed it. I became rude, cold, emotionally exhausted. Not because I wanted to be, but because betrayal changes your personality when you live inside it too long. Now years have passed. The children are growing up. He continues balancing two worlds. And life somehow continues. But I am no longer the same woman. I became quieter, colder, more emotionally tired. Sometimes I stay silent the entire day. Sometimes anger takes over me completely. And still, a small part of me hopes he will leave the second wife one day. Maybe because I still remember the man I first fell in love with. The parks. The late-night conversations. The dreams we built together. And maybe that's the cruelest part of love. Sometimes memories survive longer than trust does. People think betrayal ends the moment truth is revealed. But sometimes, it slowly destroys a person instead. That's when the real pain begins. Because not every story has a clean ending. Some people don't leave. Some families don't break apart completely. And the hardest part isn't losing someone you love. It is waking up every day beside the same man who broke your heart, while pretending life is still normal. Maybe one day I'll finally stop hoping. But today, I'm still here. And life keeps moving forward, whether my heart is ready or not. Some betrayals don't destroy a relationship instantly. Sometimes, they slowly destroy a person instead.